7:50 right now. And the gates don't open till 8 o'clock, so we're just gonna be hanging out here with our bananas. The show has begun. Starting off there, we have a nice patina 356. Back to some G-bodies, 914s. This is really cool. I'm not sure what blue this is, but we've got 1969 blue Ontario plates with it. Super cool. Moving down here, another G-body with more 356s. 2.7 RS, probably. Never-ending 356s. We got the silver one, we got the blue one, sorry, the green one, we got the stone gray looking one. This 356 has an interesting front mirror. Look at that, aerodynamic. And next to it, we got the 993 GT2. One of very little, very expensive, about 2 million or so. And next to it, this is a roof RUF BTR slant nose. I believe this is a one-of-one car that we saw at Platica and at Car Week as well. Very nice booth. Got some custom Porsches back there. I think that one's got a roof wheels as well. 910. Red and blue stripes. Fire extinguisher. This one's pretty cool. What's a speedster? We got the red stripes. Are these paint? Roll bar. Keys inside though, so we can take the car for a ride. SCCA car. That's pretty cool, but that one's even cooler. I think that's a 934.5. The 934, we saw this yesterday, but it wasn't like set up. I guess I did this overnight. Super cool. This 912 has all the badges. Collected them all. Here we are, the 917 Can-Am Spider. I think it's got a matching truck next to it. Super cool. Penske Racing. Super cool. I think we saw this car at Car Week like in 2019 or something. Single-seater 917 with a long tail kind of thing. Very nice. Now that's cool. The race car and the transport truck in the same color. Don't know if you know, but that truck says Roger Penske Racing, and that's the guy that also has the street legal 963 RSP, because they raced so much 963s that Porsche gave him the allocation for one street legal version. These are really cool. Look at the wheels. And the Winston. Look at this one with a surfboard on it and tapes. That looks like my spec. I got tape on my car. Surfboard, camping chair, all the stickers, properly driven with a camera. Calling for a bad time. This one looks a lot different. Looks freshly repainted, properly spec'd out with racing seats. That's a cute spec. What color is this? Oh, the Porsche interior. Nice. Stickers as well. Lineup of 993s. We have the 993 in Arena Red here with the BBS LMs. Very good spec. And a C2 cab. One of these my dad had like in 1998 or something. Another Arena Red, I believe. And the last one has upgraded LED taillights. I don't know how to feel about that. Carrera and Turbo. I don't know much about these G-bodies and 930s, but they look the same to me. Riviera Blue 993, pretty rare color for this generation too. When I say pretty rare, there's a second one right here. This one, however, in the factory wheels, 911 next to it has all of these badges and fog lights on it. What does it say? International Round. This car has been to all these national parks, everything from Yellowstone to Grand Canyon to Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. I think it's a Moby Dick. Headlight delete, slant nose, the white body in the back. Probably. Whoa, the exhaust system and the turbos. The 356 section. Yeah, that's like stone gray looking. This is a cream white example. And that one down there has white walled tires. That's sick. Two 993 RSs here. I believe these are spec race cars. Very cool with the three-piece wheels. And then there's a street version over there that everyone's kind of like taking photos of because this is the best angle. And this is a street example. Probably one of the rarest cars here that nobody really knows of because there's no one taking photos of it. The 914 section, that is the Hot Wheels special. We're gonna find a Hot Wheels example of a car somewhere over there. 930 Speedster, wow, you don't see these often at all with color matching wheels. extra spicy. This car on the pallet of wood, it says 911R, but is it 911R? We saw one of these cars sold at Monterey auctions for, I think, really $1 million. Super undervalued. But I think this one is. Displacement 2-liter. You don't see many of these because there's only 6 of them around, and Porsche actually don't own any of these. They are all in private collection. This is actually in a very good example of 911R because the one that was sold for $1 million, the plastic windows were all like yellowed out, and then there was like duct tape, masking tape in the front little chrome section. But this one is in good condition. Look at that. The 911R, one of 6 that Porsche doesn't even own. A super lightweight example of the 911 with a 2-liter, I think 4-cylinder engine. Not really sure, 4 or 6-cylinder engine. But basically everything in the back, that piece of glass, that glass, the side window, and this little window here is all plastic to keep the weight as low as possible. So the most recent sale of this car actually sold for $1 million at the Monterey Car Week auction, which is actually super undervalued for this car because, you know, one of 6, you would expect them to fetch more at auction. Some cars outside. We got a 3.6 964 turbo, 993, and this really nice 964 with BBSs. The Maguire stand, very nice brown with a really cool interior. Look at that. This is rather cool. It's like a dark olive color with yellow headlights and a skid plate underneath for any city activities, what I call. Daytona winning RSR car from 1975, 3-liter engine. Look at the fuel filling up front and that lights, super cool. Headlight delete because you don't need a headlights on a race car, but really cool. That also looks like a race car. 902. I don't know the chassis code's 902, but the glass is just, I think, held on by these pegs. 993 race car, white bodied. I'm not sure if it's a GT2 race car, but super cool. 911T with all the battle scars, all the rally stickers, and I don't know what that is, but it's super cute. Color match signs. I think this is Olympic blue. Very cool Porsche historical color, kind of like a baby blue hue. This is Vesuvius metallic, super rare on 993. I think there's only like less than 10 of these. Quite a lot of cars. Now we got the water going. I think that's a rally spec, safari spec. That's almost like an art car. Wow. Is it painted or wrapped? That's paint. You can see brush strokes. Pretty cool. That wing too, and that intercooler. 2 slant nose 930 turbos. I think these are pretty rare because they were a factory option back in the 80s. People could choose for the standard 911 look or to have these pop-up headlights in the 930 turbo. Safari spec, but without lifted suspension. Race car spec, 24-hour race car spec. Very nice. Glass also held in by these clips. Ducktail. Very nice. 962 race car. Wow, the Andile spec. Very cool. I don't think I've seen this example before. Outdoorsy car with outdoorsy backdrop. Look at the bees. Safari 1, Safari 2. I think this is the one with the LA bus interior. Very cool. Safari 3 in green. Safari 4 in this blue. Blue on blue Safari. Very cool. And Safari 5 with matching license plates. The perfect section of this venue for these Safari spec cars, because that's the Burt's Bee office. Full of purple 964, and it's got a cool real bees at Burt's Bees. Wow. There's like a little door here. Not exactly sure what this is, but it says Silver Arrow. But the 356 Speedster with a hardtop. Very cool. More cars down here. Now this is the American Tobacco campus, and apparently they've been playing this location for a long time, since 2020. But COVID hit, so they had to postpone until this year. Look at the dogs. what seems to be a speedster, outlawed speedster here, and a Singer, 964 Singer. There's a lot of people now because it's open to public. A 964 Turbo S. I believe this car was at Fab Reserve in Toronto for the longest time, and it got sold to like Porsche London or something, and then it got sold to I don't know where. But basically, long story short, this is $1 million 964. A few race cars across the pond. I think that's a 993 RS narrow body, is it? No, it's wide body actually. It just looks narrow from here because I'm so far away. There is so much to see here. There's a whole section of cars inside. Really nice 356, and I think this is the Porsche 550 Panamericana or something. That's super cool. I've seen the GT Full RS in this color, but I've never seen the original car. The license plate on this roof goes hard. Look at that. Roof, Connecticut. Lollipop seats with houndstooth, green houndstooth. Very cool. Not exactly sure what year this is, but it has the upgraded headlights. Mint green Carrera RS, super rare here. Never sold in America, but imported over here. Super cool. Next to it, we have a 964 Carrera 4. Whoa, what's this? It's like a flat nose, but what's this piece in the middle? Interesting. Wide body. It looks like a Gambala Avalanche. Really nice color though. Ah, it is a Gambala Avalanche. I think this is based on 964 generation. That's why I've never seen it. That's crazy though. Look at those fins. If I'm not wrong, this might be Copa Florio Blue or something. Very cute. We are at the race car section. We got this 993 GT something. And over here, there is a baby blue example. I think we saw this one, I think last year or something, at another event, but super cute. Baby blue with all the handprints. Let's have a closer look. We got the PPF windshield. We got these little clips as well. Fully painted interior cage. The true race car, really cool. And look at the wing risers. Extra height. I don't know if you can tell, but this car has a narrower body than that one back there. That one, the blue one, is just super thick. Oh, orange. I think that's Horizon Blue and some sort of green. I believe this is also the 917 Can-Am Spider. Kind of looks similar to the one outside, but in white and red. 964 RWB with a license plate corn dog in a very cool dark olive looking color. 993 Targa on HREs. This is really cool because the 993 Targas have this piece right here, even though it's not really a convertible. The sunroof just kind of slides back, but it's not really a Targa. But look at the interior. That's super cool. Look at the seats. 993 Turbo S. Wow, cool. With the aero kit too. More 993 race cars. I'm not even sure what version this is, but it looks like American Le Mans Race Series. Is he starting this? Why is he inside? This car's pretty interesting because if you look inside, the setup is completely different, and there's like a little firewall here happening over here. When you look inside, the engine is actually more exposed than any regular 911. So if you look over there, there's a carburetor assembly, I think. I don't know what that is, but this is different, super different. So if you look at the 993 over here on this side, you look inside, the back is actually pretty empty. Like you don't see anything, but on this car over here, it's blocked off. And that's the backside inside. I don't know. Someone educate me on this. The brake fluids are here, I think, the brake reservoirs.